YouTuber that goes by the name Kersey Fabrications actually built an Iron Man mask, and it just about acts like the real thing. Honestly, he's giving Tony Stark vibes. Believe it or not, technology is becoming so advanced that super capabilities may not be so far-fetched anymore. Many people have made advances towards this goal, but this guy is the closest I'm aware of. Check this out.
I've built the first Iron Man helmet with a fully functional heads-up display. So what does fully functional mean? How close did I actually get to Iron Man tech? I'll give you a sneak peek, then we'll get right to what I've spent the past 2 years working on. Here's a shot of the display. This is what I actually see in the helmet, and this is the arc reactor that runs it all. I'll show you how it works and even some of the things you can't see in these shots. The first suit was designed to save his life after his own tech almost killed him. From there, he develops the Mark II, which then morphs into the Mark III, a beautiful piece of engineering that to this day contains technology we can't recreate. But I believe we're a lot closer to some of this technology than anyone probably realizes. So I set out to show what was possible. I've been an embedded software developer for over 20 years, and I want to show that a lot of what we see in Iron Man and other sci-fi movies is possible. In my mind, this whole project begins with the user interface to the Iron Man suit. In the movies, Iron Man's HUD, or heads-up display, is presented as a holographic display that he sees inside the helmet. It's a fantastic vision of what may be possible one day with volumetric holograms, but for now, we'll have to settle with flat panels that simulate this experience. We know a lot about how the brain perceives 3D graphics and how we can use stereo vision to achieve similar results. We have two eyes, and using the difference between those inputs, that's how we perceive depth. So I went back to the beginning, the first helmet with the heads-up display, the Mark II. This helmet is originally designed based on the HUDs in modern aircraft and is really the most functional. Let's go over what's in the Mark II's HUD. While in flight modes, here's what we see. On the far left is the altitude, and next to that is the pitch, or the up-down angle of where we're facing. On the top of the screen, we have the heading, or what's more commonly referred to as the compass direction. Right under that, we have the speed in relation to the speed of sound, or Mach speed. So I came up with a design where I would mount the displays on one side and mount the cameras and all of the other needed components on the other. This all-in-one design allowed me to easily test and iterate the 3D models. It also made the next step more streamlined. I could have started with any number of Iron Man helmets. I chose the Mark III because it's my favorite suit, and since I'm starting from the beginning, it made sense. From there, I needed to choose a model of that helmet that was easy to work with during my design process. Ultimately, I decided on Do 3D's Mark III helmet because it comes in one piece. This makes scaling and printing it a lot easier. The first thing I did was print out a helmet that would fit my head, then getting the camera and display mount to also fit in there. Once I had manually made sure everything would fit, I went on to model it digitally. There's so much sanding, patching, more sanding, and patching again.
Let's pause on Kersey Fabrications while we look at Alexander Clark. He actually attempted to build an Iron Man suit for MrBeast. His outcome wasn't as good as Kersey Fabrications because Kersey Fabrications' helmet model was able to fit onto his head physically, and it also was functional.
MrBeast said he wanted a real-life Iron Man suit, so in this video, I'm going to be building him one and delivering it to him in North Carolina. I was watching a MrBeast video where he said he wanted an Iron Man suit, and since I had experienced 3D printing and building things, I thought I would take this project on myself and build it for MrBeast. So this is my plan. I'm going to start by 3D printing a full-scale Iron Man suit just like this one here. Then I have to come up with a way to make it look just like metal. Finally, I'm going to be painting it and adding electronics to make it look as realistic as possible for MrBeast. Step 1, I have to find a 3D model for the suit. So I want to build the newest Iron Man suit, the Mark 85. Now that the fingertips are all printed, the suit is finally ready for the next stage. Now for step 2, I have to weld all the parts back together. The entire model into a bunch of small pieces, and now I'm going to weld it back together with this soldering iron here.
Brand new face mask is about 10% better than the last one. Hopefully this fits.
This is actually harder than I imagined, and because we kept the trend of parts messing up and having to be reprinted, it took a few weeks to get the suit printed.
Where we get an Iron Man suit, and I can actually beam things.
I have 1 week to get the suit. After almost 10 months of work on the suit, I'm finally on the road to North Carolina. The suit's a little bit fragile, so hopefully it survives the ride. We're now 2 hours away from delivering the suit to MrBeast in North Carolina, and this just feels feels unreal. How are you eating right now, dude? I'm hungry. Once we got to North Carolina and got the suit set up, that's when the stress really started to set in. I had never been this stressed in my entire life. All right, now we're waiting on Jimmy here. We're ready to set up and ready to go. All right, so I'm allowed to just... So you built what I'm about to see. Ooh, I see a little bit of an arm come around.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Completely 3D printed. Can I... You can pull it off. Yeah, you can mess it. Is this gonna tip over?
It will if you mess it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I throw it on? This is a real life Iron Man suit and I'm gonna put it on. And then we're gonna shoot me with the paintball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Sure. I don't like how excited he got. He's like, can I do it? How many of these have you built?
This is literally my first thing.
Well, if I'm keeping the other one on, we might as well keep... Ow! Just kidding. Did your heart drop? Yeah, what we need is my shoes just need to be a little taller. Right? 40% suited. My lower body suited up, now we're putting on the chest plate. Bro, why does this look like a bomb? Tell me that does not look like a bomb.
You are.
I'm getting stabbed. How's it look? We're home.
You look like Iron Man.
I'm having fun. Kidding. God knows how we're getting this out. He's like, once I get the video, I don't need it. Bro, does he not sound timid? Bro, we gotta boost this man's confidence.
Talking about me?
Yeah. It's like, all right, imagine if I was talking like this. So. All right, so now we're putting the arms on. There we go.
There we go. That's perfect.
Can you jab my arm flesh in? That's being squeezed. Stop. All right, you know what? Just leave it out. No, I'm good. I enjoy the pain. I'm getting more immobile by the minute.
It does look good though. Oh shoot, it's working.
Wow. Why is it sharp at the top?
Because of all the electronics. It's too small for you.
This is a real working Iron Man suit, and in my next TikTok, I'm gonna fly around and blow up a building. No joke, don't read the caption down there. This is a real life Iron Man suit, and I'm gonna put it on. Recently, I built MrBeast a real Iron Man suit, and this was his reaction. Oh my gosh. Then MrBeast started suiting up. My lower body suited up, now we're putting on the chest plate. I'm getting more immobile by the minute. Unfortunately, the helmet didn't fit. Why is it sharp at the top? Sorry, Robert, but I'm Iron Man now. And then this happened. Oh. So then MrBeast asked me to build a brand new suit with a helmet that fits him. Let me know if you think I should make the next helmet metal so it can't be broken.
As you can see, Alexander's model cannot exactly fit MrBeast, but surely it will fit someone with a smaller frame. Ever seen a helmet flying like Iron Man? Well, flying like Iron Man has become a thing. But first, let's see that helmet.
How was the run?
I made it. Helmet on and everything has made it.
See in there for a little circulation?
No, not yet.
How's the chest?
It's warm. Let's see. Is it so warm I can soften the plastic? Not quite yet.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It looks killer, yeah.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it really does look good.
Awesome.
It looks like, you know what it is? It looks tailor-made. It looks really fit. It looks right. It looks like it's really professional.
Very cool. I appreciate that. It's actually recording right now, HD video. And it's doing
I didn't know that part.
And it's doing decode off of both cameras. There's about 34 degrees Celsius in there. So what is that? Mid-90s? Something like that? I don't know. But it works. It works.
Here you can see how cool this looked in the helmet. Here I am with other Iron Man cosplayers, including Dat-Boy Builds, JT Quantum, and Atlanta Iron Man. All right, here we are. We're in Swanee, Georgia. We're in the town center area, and I'm going to walk around in my helmet, in the whole get-up for the first time. Good? All right, let's go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice work, kid.
The Iron Man! I thought you were dead!
I'm here.
Whoa, Ellen, whoa! It's Iron Man here. Whoa! It's
I'm going to turn off some of the on-screen stuff just to see what it looks like without so much stuff going on. I'm going to turn off object detection. That worked. I'm going to turn off some of the on-screen information. That's good. All right, so there's just a little bit less going on now. Just checking out the compass. Yeah, that's west.
It really does get quiet.